Quick guide to average reliability. This is your average reliability, and this is your reliability bonus. We're going to take the bonus off. Now we have 0% bonus. So our average reliability is 87.6. And to increase this even more, you can add back the heavy engineer company to 7.5%. And then to increase it even more, we'll just do that just to show example. This does apply to regular Hoi4 as well. Just the values are higher in Millennium Dawn for the combat width. Let's say in the desert in regular Hoi4 it's 70 plus 35 for combat width, and in Millennium Dawn it's 144 plus 72 additional attacks. That plus. So it's a little different. You have bigger divisions. So reliability is at 42.5%. When you add these together, I think it's like 129. You'd think that's what it would be. That's not how it is. I won't tell you the exact calculation, and because I'm not going to put it on the screen. I'll put it in the description in the comments. But basic thing is if you have 80% average reliability and you have a 25% reliability bonus, that'll get you that 100% reliability. You're just turning the two numbers into decimals, and you're timesing them together with the reliability bonus first, the calculation. And that answer, you're adding that, plussing it back into your average reliability. It sounds complicated. It's very simple calculation. And that's how you increase it. What else do I want to touch on here? So like if you shoot for 76% reliability, average reliability, if you just have the heavy engineer company, you have the first doctrine you can get. You don't have to go with the logistics doctrine. If you just want to get the heavy engineer and this, you'd have 32.5. You have 76% reliability on your designers, and you keep that at 76%, not lower than that. You'll have 100% reliability. If you just want to get the engineer company itself, just the engineer company, you'll have a 30% reliability bonus. Then you'd have to add 2 more percent. So you'd have 78% reliability, average reliability. In your designer, when you click, it says 78%, then you know you're good. As long as you have that engineer company. You have that first doctrine. There's a few certain things that's different. Like if you want to go the IFE doctrine, you have a minus 10% reliability bonus, whereas here, per battalion, that's a lot. But if you get the plus 15% for your tanks, you could mix them together in the same division, and you'd cancel out that minus with the surplus of 5% reliability bonus. You could do that if you wanted to play IFVs and tanks, get that last doctrine instead of having to always skip it. But the more equipment you have in the division, the higher the attrition rate's going to be if you have lower reliability. But it's pretty small numbers. In Millennium Dawn, it is higher numbers, just like for your aircraft, it's higher numbers. Everything's bigger in Millennium Dawn. And yeah, that's really about it. Just make sure you're not building blown out panels on all your templates, and you're making sure the reliability is way up there for no reason. You don't need to have this much reliability. You'd have 73. We sit down. Yeah, you'd have 70 to 76 to 78%, and you're good. You have the engineer company, your division, you have 78% reliability. As long as your other, all your other equipment in there is not below that number, you'll have 100% reliability. Got to worry about it. So when you're designing your variants and your guarding holes, whatever, you need to make sure that you don't waste the reliability bonus. You could, if you wanted, if you just like having that, you don't have to really want to worry about it as much. Well, you do have to worry about it even more now if you do this. You could do the plus 10% reliability bonus itself, just a flat rate on your combat service support and your helicopter combat service support, instead of getting the per battalion. You could do that. But that's really if you want smaller divisions. And if you're being offensive, you know, you want 4 attacking a tile at once. Or you should get just 3 in vanilla. In Millennium Dawn to be probably 4 instead of 3. But it, you know, if you're defending, you want to have more to do that, or you want to have a longer front, you want to be more safe. You do smaller numbers, and then the front line wouldn't matter as much. But you see, this is a 31 width. Where's the striker at? It's only a 31 width, and that still gets you a huge reliability bonus. If it was even a bigger width, let's add even more. Yes, 64% reliability bonus just from adding 1 tank battalion. But your reliability, yeah, went up even by a little bit, 87.8. Now you have a 64% reliability bonus. So you can make your designers, like, you don't have to worry about reliability as much as you think you do. But I'll have the calculation in the description in the comments with some easy to follow 80%, 25% value. You don't have to worry about anything else. Keep it there and you can play it normally. Thanks for watching. Bye.